don't think it'll do that. I'll do a lot, but I don't know.
I really think so. Well, yeah, I felt like that when I said Black Panther was going to be the biggest movie ever.
That is true.
Play that shit all night.
But Martin wasn't as big because it was so short.
Martin got bigger
it was
after
only, what,
it was
5 seasons or something like that?
Yeah, but it got bigger after it was all.
No, you're right.
That's
You're
my
right.
point. So
I think it would do
now
big
if
numbers.
new episodes are come on.
I think it would do.
They do play that shit on MTV too.
They play, that's what I'm telling you. That shit would do crazy numbers.
But not 25 million.
Okay.
Well, shut the fuck up.
You didn't think Roseanne was going to. You still can't believe Roseanne did that.
No, I'm trying to fucking talk about podcast content. Well, no, I didn't think you'd do that.
I know, that's what I just said.
And wait a minute. With Black Panther, I came in the very next week and said, all right, y'all may be right. I apologize.
I'm talking about when I said
trying to hang me
you
to
might
the
come in
fire.
next week and say, yeah, you might be right about Martin.
Martin is not doing 25 million.
Well, they already said
Martin's not coming back.
Martin is not doing 20 million.
And they already said everybody was
Martin is not doing 15 million if he returns.
Okay. All right.
We might do 15.
I don't listen to Joe.
Martin
Let's be
ain't
clear.
Wait, if Martin comes back, it's airing where?
That's a good question.
I don't care where it's airing. A bunch of motherfuckers, a bunch of people are gonna watch it.
Don't make me hit the.
I don't care. I don't care where it's aired at.
I think
if Martin announces that there's a new season coming, new episodes, a lot of people are gonna watch it.
Absolutely, but I don't know if it's gonna compete with 25 million unless it's on CBS, NBC, or ABC because just by nature of TV.
Okay.
And the amount of people that view those channels.
Right, because you just get them anyway. You know what I mean? Like, even if you're dead broke and you get the antenna, you get in CBS.
Like I said, man, when black people decide to get behind something and support it, it will be known.
No, you're right.
And I think black people will get behind the new Martin series. I mean, the new Martin episode. That's just my humble opinion.
25 million.
Hey.
Your humble opinion.
Look at Black Panther.
Trash.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
I'm just saying, you thought Black Panther was super trash. You thought the trailer was trash.
this
you was killing the dude. Like, why is Jackie Robinson playing the Black Panther? And all you doing all of that. Biggest movie ever.
I also killed the transgender community for beefing about there not being transgender representation in Black Panther. After I went and saw Black Panther, I was wondering what the transgender thought they were supposed to do in Black Panther.
I mean, that's another story.
We were doing so well.
Yeah, I missed the people that was mad about transgender not being in Black Panther.
No, that was the thing.
I missed that.
I didn't.
Listen, everybody that's oppressed is mad as of late.
Well, this is such a sensitive.
I hate it.
Everybody.
I hate it.
Everybody's just so sensitive.
I hate all you men and I love my lit.
Yeah, like everybody's just sensitive, man. So it's like, when people, I see certain things and marches and rallies, to myself because I don't want to, upset anyone. I just laugh.
And on this podcast.
Oh yeah, like another rally. Huh? Okay, we get it.
All right, so I think I already know your take on the next topic, but Cardi B's new single was released. This was a big release.
You mean Party's new or something?
No, Cardi's.
Oh, Party? Life for the party?
Life for the party. Is Cardi the life for the party?
That's the other song.
Oh, you talking about Homeboy? Oh, you one of those.
What?
You thought it sounded like a party?
You think? No. The gentleman who actually wrote the record's name is Party, Life for Party. And a clip got released. A clip got released of him rapping the record a year.
Yeah, he put it on his IG and it's still up there.
Spoiler alert, guys. Artists buy records.
All the new kids who have no idea how the music business works are up in the wall. They got all their panties in a bunch about Cardi's reference record leaking.
Yeah. And Drake Hodge, relax in our mentions right now. We hold Drake as a very high caliber rapper, and that's why we were upset.
Yeah, I had someone coming at Rihanna for not writing all her songs.
You gotta highlight Michael Jackson.
Word. You gotta highlight a lot of
You gotta highlight everybody.
Everybody. Frank Sinatra. Right. Everybody.
So with that said, how do y'all feel about the song?
Cool. Well, first listen, I didn't particularly like it. A few more, I kind of understood what they were trying to do. I think she was going for the radio record so much that maybe they needed to pull back and show that she can make like a slower song, I guess.
It's her third
and
single.
not just redo Bodak Yellow over and over.
I know it seems like it should be her first single because the album is supposedly dropping this week? 6th, I think. So people expected it to be like a huge smash single, but she'd already had 2 singles out before, so it's not uncommon for the third single to be some different.
And listen, it was full of a bunch of Instagram captions and tweets that girls could take when they take one selfie, which I guess is a good marketing tool. That's some strategic marketing these days. Is what'll be a good IG caption? Let's make that my verse.
I love the chorus. I love it.
I was one of the few people that said Cardi should actually say that shit.
Never try my heart if you have, but don't hold it. Be careful with my heart.
No.
That's what the hook says.
I know that's what it says.
Careful with me.
I'm just saying, no.
My heart is pretty delicate. If I give it to you, better be careful with my heart.
I don't think she sounded that bad.
I don't think she did either.
Why is she singing up? Let's talk about it.
That record ain't for me.
Oh.
Well, it's not bad.
It's not for me either, bro. I'm not home in the mirror saying, be careful with me, Sid.
I'm cool on that record. I'm good. No.
Was that get over you?
It wasn't for me, but it was better.
Was G-Eazy
audible,
for you?
better. G-Eazy first, yeah.
So it's nothing for none of that.
You asked my opinion. I said it ain't for me.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't ask your opinion. Roy, what
Well, do you like the way it makes me happy after parties? That's why I like Cardi.
Maul ain't been to no party.
I was at a party the other day
What party?
in the city.
Can I get more information?
Well, you know the party in the city.
Oh, you was at One Oak? You was under the neon sign?
Ended up with one.
I wasn't under the
Yes, you
I
was.
was in One Oak. I wasn't under the
Wait, what does the sign
You started
say?
out at the Derby
No,
and ended up at
I
one.
started out on
You hopped
the
around?
No, I started out on the West Side Highway.
Maul lived to hop around.
I started out on the West Side Highway, and I ended up in One Oak.
Maul lived to, what's up, y'all? Let's run over here next.
Nah.
Guy.
Yo, my man got a table over here.
Nah, those days
Oh, my
over.
man has a table over here. You know that guy?
Nah, those days over.
I seen you had a table in Cherry Lounge that time.
Cherry Lounge? Nah.
You had a
hell no.
table?
No. Cherry Lounge.
Maul had a table at Skate Key.
They used to be in Cherry Lounge.
Yeah, but I think he didn't have a table.
All right, back to this Cardi record. All right, I'm not surprised that somebody else wrote the record. Newsflash, Cardi's not writing any of this shit. Who thought Cardi was writing anything? Nobody.
Not I.
Not me either. No savvy music guy thinks that Cardi is writing anything. Now, with that to the side, I like this record. Let me be clear because my take may be a little confusing. I like this song a lot. I don't like how it was released.
Why do you say that?
Well, when when I first heard Cardi's version, I said, all right, she's spitting. Like, she is spitting.
Sure.
She is, that's really great rapping. It's better rapping than I've heard from her in a long time. She even used the word coordinates. And I know it took a few takes.
That's a hard word to say.
I know. Listen, I have a trouble saying it, and Cardi English is broken a little bit, so...
Especially when you're rapping.
Y'all thought Cardi sat down in the studio and wrote coordinates? People, like, knock it the fuck off. So anyway, I thought that she was killing the verses. And then the hook came, and I was like, I see what you did there. And then the explanation came that she wanted to be a letter and authentic, all hers and no features. And I was like, okay. But, no.
It could have been
Hell,
this
SZA could have taken that to the next level.
It sounded like a scissor record.
SZA could have taken it to any other level. Any level. It didn't have to be the next one. Any level.
The next one.
SZA, a feature would have helped the chorus tremendously, number one. Number two, it's such an empty record, period. So it sounds rough.
Sounds dry.
Demo-ish.
It's very dry.
Yeah.
Is the album still coming this week?
The album is coming out April 6th, yes.
That's really popular in modern pop music, by the way. There's a lot of stuff that's very dry. If it's not completely soaked at the weekend, it's very dry.
I thought the mix on her vocal, and I might be nitpicking, I just think that they could have done more when they got the record from wherever they got it from to bolster it, to make it a Cardi B sounding record.
Yeah, the vocals are really low.
Yeah, everything with Cardi is big. She's a big artist. She's a big act now. So the music kind of got to match that. So when your label buys the record, or your team, your label, somebody has to make sure that the writer took it down from his across all socials.
Yeah, that's another thing. That got to be in the contract when you sell that shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was if I just went.
Do your research.
Yeah, someone should have
Find that shit.
There's enough people at them damn labels. The intern could have been scouring his socials.
Yeah, that's got to go. That can't happen.
Can't say sway. Parks can say scour.
Scour.
No, scout was hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like coordinates. It's up there.
No, scout was harder than that. So I like the record. I just don't like the final result, if that makes sense.
I get it. I wasn't mad.
Yeah, it's just low quality now. That's one. Two, this is when I knew a feature should have been on that chorus. When I saw Vinyls and Boy Wonder, I think it was Vinyls tweeted about the record because he produced it, co-produced it.
Yeah.
And then I said, that's why it's got this little 2000. This is nothing with the same Drake. That's what the beat. When that beat dropped, that is the era that it took me to. Nothing with the same Drake. So when Vinyls tweeted that, I said, okay, if he did beat, that makes sense. But
what did he said the beat was from that?
No, he didn't say that. But that is the era that Vinyls was really.
He's been producing all that shit. Vinyls and Boy Wonder is still doing all the fucking big records.
This is true, but I get the frequency in which they are released from OVO is slowing down.
Okay.
As far as it relates to back then, number one, number two, the records sound different today.
Yeah.
Today, the sound is different. That record is an old record, clearly, because Homeboy posted it a year ago. We know this is common in music too, where you record a song that comes out years later. But again, if I'm that magnitude of an artist, I'm not getting a 2-3-year-old record.
Fair.
Especially to release my album. But I saw some people saying that between Bodak Yellow or whatever, I saw some reports. Some of them might have been fake. That Cardi is already registered to be gold when she drops.
Yeah, I said that last week. Views was platinum before it dropped because of One Dance. Yeah, that's why they're gonna fix that eventually. I think.
That's a loophole in the system.
Yeah.
And I mean,
it's been a couple years.
Yo, this shit is crazy, man. I'm sorry. Like, this new era, this new way of getting music and these numbers are false, man. I'm sorry. And I can't respect it.
Whoa.
I can't respect
Whoa.
I can't respect a lot of these numbers.
You don't respect the Hot 100?
You don't respect the iTunes podcast chart?
No? All right, so give me more. You always come in with the hard opening line and it just drifts away in the verse.
No, because I'm listening to you talk. We always talk about numbers and shit, and it's like this. The way people could just throw these crazy numbers out now, and it's like, I can't knock them for being born when they were born and coming up in the era but it's just like a lot of that shit I can't respect.
I just don't like the way that works as far as a single counting towards your album.
Yeah, that shit like that is crazy to me. Like, no.
That's the new. I won't say new rollout, but I see that period is the period that labels focus on, and then they don't care about your album dropping. I'm seeing that happen with God's Plan now, with Drake. They're gonna rake that up, and when that is added, however many fucking sales it needs to add, because I believe Drake is done.
And then they do a different fact every day, like God's Plan.
Yeah.
It came out 3 weeks ago. It's been on Billboard for 17 weeks in a row.
Did that.
And I'm like, wait, what?
Only Madonna and the Beatles.
And it's not just Drake, but there's a lot of artists. They just come up with these weird facts. For like
all the people
drops.
all the people that write the LeBron facts at ESPN, write the Drake
same
facts.
shit. ESPN has all the same. Well, only on a Wednesday in the blue moon did Michael Jordan get the same numbers.
What are we talking about just now? Cardi. Other than that, I mean, the video's not out yet, right?
No. They're putting out a video for the other record.
For the record she just put out?
I think I saw this.
Cardi.
They didn't put a video out for that?
No, they weren't. Remember, I said they were announcing that they were going to show it on VH1 during the hip-hop reunion, and it never aired. So now they're going to. The way they're handling this is confusing. I ain't gonna lie. It's all over the place, but it's all over the place because
That's really late for that video.
Strenuous circumstances.
And because of the fact that they got the ace in the hole that the album's going to be platinum off it. It kind of doesn't matter.
Cardi just tweeted the fuck out like 2 days ago that, all right, she just finished the album.
What you laughing at?
That is scary.
Wasn't she saying that she was still down to the wire?
Sam, this is being handled crazy. But you know what? What I would like to say is
we've been saying for the past 2 weeks that we felt this was rushed.
Yeah, but it's being confirmed with every passing day. I would like to take back though what I said last week about Cardi switching her management team. I'm in full support of it now. last week I said it was a conflict of interest, but the more I thought about it, every tweet, every Instagram post, every snap, everything, she's talking about people stealing from her. So the word is that her team was stealing from her.
Oh, well.
And that brings me back to what? Well, you look befuddled. And that brings me back to when TMZ first got the news that she was pregnant, and it said we got word from her team, and I was like, well, that's conflicting because she's doing everything she can to hide her pregnancy, but somebody told it.
The old team.
Yeah, the old team is just selling business out here. I mean, I'm just speculating here, of course. So,
I mean,
your boyfriend is the hottest rapper in the world. His team is breaking everybody. They broke him. They breaking Yachty. They breaking everybody. If they're
they're putting them in shit outside of rap too. Keep that in mind.
Yeah,
no one's doing that better than QC.
I can't call it a conflict of interest because at no point will QC have to negotiate Offset against Cardi. If anything, it would help. It would help. They're leveraging. That's a great move, especially if your old team is stealing from you.
Yeah.
I have no beef with that. Round of applause for QC making a power move and taking Cardi over there. Sidebar, I'm tired of Quavo Offset. I saw them playing football in a video somewhere.
At whatever the day was called.
I'm tired.
What's he call himself?
I'm tired of days.
Honcho.
Quavo's dope enough. Quavo's dope enough to be okay. He can have a day.
I'm not calling my man's Honcho.
I'm not ever calling him Honcho, but I saw. Listen, Quavo was playing quarterback. He threw the ball to Offset as if he was Sam Darnold, and Offset looked like Saquon Barkley out there. I was like, God damn it, man! I gotta start giving these kids some more credit. Yeah, remember what it's like to be athletic like that? Well, Rory's probably still athletic because he's 20, but the rest of y'all niggas. Remember what it's like to be athletic like that? We're those guys now. We're not. It's over. We just got our war stories of our glory days.
It hurts getting out the bed now.
Yeah. I feel the rain 2 days in advance. That nigga Offset is nice on the football field.
So that's how you write the Farmer's Almanac. Now I understand.
Pretty funny there, boy. Is that all we had on the Cardi record? And anything else we need to unpack with that one?
I think that's about it.
Are we waiting for the album so we could discuss in detail?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I am too.
I'm curious to see what she does with the full project.
I want to hear a full project.
Do we have feature guesses?
Oh man, that's pretty cool, guys. I can see why the streets are always waiting on you guys' opinion.
Did her track was come out yet?
Nah.
Nothing has been released.
Well, she's apparently still recording songs, according to her.
Jay-Z did PSA the day before they turned the album.
Good thing you did. Good fucking thing you did. What a record to do just before your album came in. Right? Yeah, that's a good one. The Weeknd project was released. Erickson looks like the Weeknd a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
The Weeknd.
Why is that so funny? You stupid. Did anybody listen to it?
I did.
I love it. Oh my god.
I thought it was cool.
Maul seems displeased with how you got
No, because
Maul can't be displeased.
We said when we listened, did we listen to it? Yeah, I listened to all 6 songs.
All right, well, let me tell you why I won't hold that against the Weeknd.
I'm not holding it against him at all. I'm just saying it wasn't.
Every
long to listen.
Every other EP that niggas is sneaking out, they doing some bullshit. Whose EP did I just listen to? Whatever. Tink. I love Tink's EP. Every song was 2 minutes. Not the Weeknd. The Weeknd did not do that. They did it 5.
Yeah, sure.
After 3 minutes, the beat change. After he give you a whole nother song on the end of one. I'm fucking with them 6.
That was better than his album.
Oh no, for sure.
That was pretty good. And I think he released some type of track list or oh no, the comma is what is leading people to believe that, we get a new Weeknd full-length project soon. He's one of them niggas, I don't expect him to ever do anything for no reason. It's always calculated. He's not just dropping an EP with no music coming soon. That's not happening. I don't believe that. Yeah, no. But man, that EP is fire!
It helped men out too. All this men are trash shit. That just reminded me how trash women are.
Wait, what?
That EP. Women are trash. That man was hurt.
He was hurt.
No, he was.
There was some foul shit happening in his relationship.
And anytime a man is getting hung over the fire, like by a woman, nobody cares. Niggas just want the good music. Like, nobody cares that The Weeknd almost gave the girl a kidney.
Word. And then everyone talk about Cardi and how hurt she was in that song. Weeknd gave you 6 songs with way more hurtness. Word.
You kind of expect that type of sound. That's his sound.
He looked like the nigga that a bitch would get a kidney from.
You're not giving a kidney?
A kidney.
Kidney. No.
Not your liver?
No. I'm keeping
Not a lump.
everything that's internal. Yeah.
Word.
Oh, yeah, they definitely.
I need a new liver.
Why would this? I want to hear that phone call.
The kidney conversation?
And this nigga say, I'm just in the middle of something and call you back. What if she actually took the kidney and then it ended?
So you can't just give away your
women are
kidney.
I'm gonna need that back.
You can't get it back.
You can't take your kidney back.
That's why I've never purchased implants
Or a kidney.
because I would want my implants back.
No, implants, whatever. My kidney that came
Tell
out.
me how that conversation would go.
What do you mean, whatever?
You can't go have sex with another nigga with my kidney. No way. No
Okay,
fucking kidney.
so now say that same sentence again and replace the word kidney with breast.
I'm telling you, implants is because that wasn't never mine. That kidney was in my body.
That was my money.
No.
That paid for those titties.
I'm rolling with ball.
I'm rolling with my
Big-
kidney.
big
I thought
money.
you
My
told
kidney.
us.
I've had that the whole life.
Yeah.
But Maul's not buying a chicken beef jerky. Maul
If I'm
ain't
ever
get
with
it.
a chick and she asks for beef jerky, we will never hang out again.
Your corned beef jerky?
Beef jerky? Have you ever looked at the ingredients of a beef jerky?
Well, then they go get it.
I've never read the
Organic
ingredients on
my ass.
anything I consume.
You don't know beef jerky? You can't do it with beef jerky.
That is a rude request.
Beef jerky?
That's some wild shit.
Yo,
for a
if you
girl.
go,
Yo, if you want
stop
something
at
from
the
the store,
and she slam a Slim Jim on the counter, listen, man, we dropping you off. You got to
she could be a smoker.
what type of smoker?
We heads love Slim Jims, according to
You
movies.
better go get a real burger. A beef jerky?
How many times have y'all got pussy off
Off beef jerky, 0.
No, off a bag of weed.
One bag?
I'm embarrassed.
I'm not fucking with no chick that's giving me ass over one bag of weed. At least let it be half a O. or
Bitches
something.
are getting
Let me roll you up like 4 grams.
in 05. They was giving up for a grand.
Wait a minute.
$15.
Yeah, yo,
You're getting right off the tray, off the tray bag.
Nah, not off a dime.
Hey, I want to meet the guy who just made them stop selling tray bags altogether.
Tray bag is crazy. That's a crazy small
That's
amount of weed.
selling trays is a sick hustle, man.
That shit
A
How
tray
you gonna
bag
break
of
even
weed
on that
is
shit?
crazy.
Especially some good weed, you know, small.
A tray bag of weed is
a
insane.
club.
Nobody
It's
here
insane.
ever purchased a tray bag.
Never.
Yeah, back in high school.
Never.
What?
A
Yo,
tray
Maul
bag
is
of
crazy,
Back
my
when
nigga.
weed was only shitty
Maul
weed.
is always better
I've
than
never. I started smoking weed. I was older, first of all.
Oh, okay.
And it was
That
like it was
explains
already
why.
like
27.
high potent shit.
Oh, okay. So
Oh, well, that's why.
Yeah, back in the
No wonder-
90s. In the 90s,
You
it
know,
was only shitty weed.
I started smoking like in 03.
Oh, you're not
04.
gangster, my nigga.
Yeah, nah, I started-
I smoked weed out of 2
Yeah,
I'm not above
what,
that.
kid? You ever made the
I'm not above anything.
You ever made the bowl out of the can when you punch the holes in it?
Yo, I've made a bowl out of everything.
Word.
Yeah, y'all white. Y'all do that type of shit. Y'all make
Listen,
bowls
man.
out of. Y'all make
There was
bowls
plenty of
out
black kids smoking out of the tinfoil with me.
Well, y'all would be very surprised at how drugs came back in the day. The crack came in bag. Brown bag.
I'm sorry that you know that.
Why?
Did you know crack came in a bag?
You know it too.
I know.
Nobody in your family know the crack came in a brown bag.
Not my
Ass,
family.
ass,
You said me. My family, yeah,
No,
I'm
that's
sure.
brown.
I'm sure
You
my
stop
family.
talking like you so much better than
I'm
everybody.
sure in my family.
Go talk to your family,
I'm
nigga.
sure it's niggas in my family that know.
Well, that's how I know it, nigga.
I know
speak
crack
to my
from vials, like from glass.
Well, you just started smoking weed like too, my nigga.
Yeah.
You're not gangster. You don't know about shit back then. I keep saying more one outside.
I was outside.
Roy has the list of topics. Can you open your phone and just stop sitting in?
After you berated me for having a list last time,
Yeah, because I didn't make the list today. What else is on the fucking docket?
are we worried about the Bow Wow versus Trippie Redd in the fight for Ohio?
The fight for Ohio.
Battle for Akron.
The fight for Ohio is crazy. Is LeBron in this fight? LeBron name has to be somewhere in the fight.
I said
Somebody on the bench on the Cavs should be in this fight.
Danny Jones.
Somebody in LeBron has to be in this.
Busy Bone.
I don't think
should
Busy
still
Bone
be in
is
this.
Bone
all
Thug,
right.
the whole Bone Thugs is definitely in the fight for Ohio.
I might put Ray Cash in that fight.
But Green Gun Kelly.
But this is my beef with Bow Wow, who probably will come on the show at some point. Hopefully, I should not invite it. My beef with Bow Wow is
Nah, you have to come.
no. But we've always associated Bow Wow with Atlanta.
And that's the other dude's issue. Trippie Red. I believe I see some of him.
So I might agree with Trippie Red here. You can't just come back and claim Ohio now that the land is cool. We got
The land.
yeah, they got a cool nickname.
Yeah.
Some championship. LeBron brought a whole bunch of money to the downtown area.
Yeah. JR's making the clubs.
Yeah,
They make the clubs a little better.
Yeah, no, Bow Wow got to stay with Crisscross and Trap. You cannot come to the land now, Mr. Wow.
Have you guys seen the Trippie Red gentleman? I know nothing about his music. I just know he needs a glass of water and some lotion. He's the weirdest color I've ever seen in my life. He's like gray. He
Yeah,
looks
but-
so dehydrated.
Quiet as kept. Quiet as kept. That kid's music is pretty good. My son is calling me. Trey,
You know, plug in your record.
tomorrow, I don't know anything about tomorrow yet. I'm still into the, let me finish my podcast and I'll shoot you a text as soon as I'm finished, all right? No, it's fine. I love you. Bye.
I'm trying to be nice to your son because we're recording.
I'm super mean.
That's not how you act around Trey.
I'm the meanest dad ever. I don't know. Yo, I'm just learning.
Well, no, we all heard the record. Well, we know.
Yo, what's up with the volume on this thing?
You keep turning it down.
Yeah, goddamn it. All right, Roy, let me see you doing this. I don't care about Trippie Red and Mr. Wild's beef that much.
DMX got sentenced to 1 year. Listen, I know everyone's
Let me see
in
this.
jail, but that might be better. You might need a year to get his shit straight.
So Slippin' didn't get it done.
Nah, it went from 5 to 1. He was facing 5. He got 1.
I threw a nigga tweet. Yo, the judge was probably like, damn, I forgot how hard this shit slapped. All right, a year.
And rights to record over the phone. Shine did it, so can you.
Oh, wait, remember when Rory tried to defend that fucking Shine album to me?
Yeah, and I still fucking will.
Oh, my God. Yo, Rory's the
Godfather
worst.
Buried Alive is hard. That's a good album.
Yo, Rory has the worst music hot takes ever.
Shine, wait.
Rory is the guy that because he worked at Def Jam for that period that he worked there,
everything?
he thinks everything
Wait,
that
what?
was released.
Dog, I was like 13 when the album came out. What are you talking about?
So why are you defending
Because I like
that?
it. I enjoy that album.
Rory likes the Shine Jail album
You're
that he
bugging.
rhymed over the phone from jail.
I thought you were talking about the first Shine
That
album.
bum ass Kevin Lyles overpaid for.
I think the first Shine album was alright though, right?
Yeah, but we're
Yeah,
talking
it
about
was.
the Def Jam one from jail
Oh,
over the phone, where it was all collect calls.
Yeah.
Y'all don't remember
Their phone
that?
bill budget was
When he had
crazy.
just got back from Saudi Arabia or some shit, he was wearing a fucking home goods sheet.
You talking about Shine?
Yeah.
This shit was hard.
Yeah, that was all right.
I like this album. They had to wait for the phone to connect. That's why it's a long intro.
That record was all
Please
right.
press 5.
And got some chick just saying shit till the phone connect. She was
Yo.
on the call.
This is why Rory can't leave it. Can you turn this off so we can keep the #1 podcast? We're not doing the deep dive on the Shine Collect Call
But
album. Rory.
speaking of me working at Def Jam, my first call ever that I picked up was from Shine from Belize looking for someone at Def Jam, and I tried to connect the call and nobody would take it. They told me to hang up.
You hung up on Shine?
Listen, bro, it was my first day.
That's a rough first day.
Yo, and I
Hang
could,
up on
I could
Shine?
barely understand him, and then I heard him finally get out, "It's Shine." I was like, "No, this can't be Shine."
It's Shine.
I would 100% hang up on Shine. I'm not talking to Shine.
Why not?
I'm talking to Shine. Though.
If you work at the label that he signed to,
He was like kind of something. He had just got out of jail a little while ago.
I'm never talking to Shine if he signed to the label.
and you work there.
Yeah. I have to talk to him.
Oh, do y'all see L.A. Reid?
Come on, let's go. It's your LA Reid hate out.
Roy is crazy, man.
What L.A. Reid do?
He's trying to sneak back in.
Oh, he's starting a label, right?
It started. It started. He's sneaking.
I'm about to say, it started.
Oh, Big Boy, right? Big Time?
He signed Big Boy.
Get the credibility. I see it.
L.A. Reid don't knock it the fuck off. He signed Big Boy because he's got that relationship for 25 years, so that's cool.
Sure.
And St. John is through his imprint as well. And his imprint is being distributed through Empire.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know until you scroll to the bottom of the track list and see Hitco / Empire.
Mm-hmm. So he's indie.
What do we have?
Well, is Empire still indie? They're
Kinda.
yeah, they're major.
Depends your definition of indie.
Right.
So
If you're
what?
on the chance side or the non-chance side.
Well, I think if they have some type of situation through a major.
Yeah, through Warner.
Yes.
Yeah, so
What the fuck with y'all talking about?
that's why Joe was saying he was independent. I was like, no, you
your bum ass is down here with the civilians, nigga. Hit my gunshot. What? Why Rory look confused?
I mean, Empire's
That's right.
got a lot of good shit
Oh,
now. It's the
knock it
best
the-
way to go.
Hey,
If I was
hey.
an artist trying to sign to a major, I would say you should probably go through Empire. I would probably say that.
Yes, Rory. I'm signed here. Now, are you done with raising your voice so I can continue cracking on LA?
Go ahead, sir.
These jokes are coming, and there's nothing you can do about it. I know
I have
that.
no
You're-
tie to LA Reid.
Yes, you do.
I have none. I have
Rory,
none.
Y'all don't see Rory.
If
Y'all
LA
don't
Reid
see
walked
Rory
in here,
acting
him and
like
I
he
would
has
have
ties
no.
to LA Reid. Y'all don't see his face get a little pinkish every time.
That's my natural
every
complexion.
time we talk about L.A. Reid.
my natural complexion.
Rory's from L.A. Reid Def Jam.
So are you.
He's got some type of
So are you.
L.A. Reid relationship.
So do you.
So he's one of the niggas that highly regards nasty, perverted, freaky ass L.A. Reid. So that's cool if you want to defend
I don't.
freaky man.
I don't. You just hate him, and I hate
I
everything
do
you like.
not. Wait, I hate him. I don't hate him. I just call him spade. Rory wants to fucking defend freaky man.
Defend freaky man.
Listen, man, Lil B called you a nasty man, so you might be up there.
Well, Joe is a nasty man. Yeah, that was kind of like
That was the funniest diss, like,
Wait.
you get called a nasty man in a rap beef. You nasty old man.
calling somebody a nasty man.
Wait, why are we letting fucking L.A. Reid? Hey, I ain't letting L.A. Reid sneak back in unnoticed.
He's your label
the
mate.
face head ass nigga.
That's your label mate.
Fuck out of here.
That's your boss man.
Here, look at Rory. Extra pink.
That's my natural complexion. I just look that way.
And listen, I'm disappointed to have to do this because both the Big Boy last albums was hard. And that St. John album is hard.
I've heard people say that.
I'm gonna play it as my sleeper.
It's hard. But fuck L.A. Reid. And Hitco.
Damn, the whole as a label.
As a label, as a staff, as a company, and a fucking organization. You think I'm gonna let that slide? L.A. Reid single-handedly changed everything about music, and just to creep back through the back independent door and be LaFace with us at Empire?
Seems smart to
If
me.
you don't get L.A. Reid the fuck out of here, Empire.
Seems like a business savvy
Man,
move.
fuck L.A. Reid.
You gonna run up in the office?
No, I've been Empire.
What, like once to sign and then leave?
I love Empire.
I do too.
This is the first thing they've done that I've looked at like, but I understand it from a business side. But fuck L.A. Reid. I can't believe LaFace is on Empire. Nobody want to talk about it. Yeah, am I the only honest media guy around here? Let's talk about that too. Hold up, man. My fucking gunshots out here. Niggas is fucking... Yo! God damn it. Fucking LaFace. All right.
It's Hitco, not the face.
Word.
Hitco. Put some respect on that Hitco name.
He's already hit code. I'm surprised he went with that. Do we care about Black China fighting in Six Flags? Before I get into this, why the fuck is Black China always in Six Flags with a young boyfriend? She loves Six Flags.
Young people like Six Flags.
Black China was not dressed appropriately for Six Flags. Number two, she had mad people with her to avoid getting an altercation and still got an altercation.
When did you see Black China? Six Flags.
For Six Flags? No, I haven't, but I've seen her appropriately dressed before.
Yeah, when she was up. filing her case against Rob Kardashian. She wore that same suit to the Superman ride.
If I'm Rob Kardashian, I'm pretty happy about all of this. I'm thinking, you know how hard it is to get custody of your child from like a woman?
As a man, yeah.
As a man? Oh, like fucking can't do it. You have to hire private eyes and all that shit. Black China just out here wilding in public. That nigga Rob is like, what? Call the lawyer.
Do you think that was that his daughter's little push? What's this thing called? Strollers? That she was swimming?
What happened? What happened?
Well, I thought it was just fancy.
No, I think it was. I'm not sure if she really wanted to smoke though. I'm not angry at her because I always want to beat up a kid at Great Adventures.
It's a pretty annoying place at a certain hour.
Great Adventures is the most annoying place for a famous person to be. I guess that's why I'm
You read
confused
yourself
about
your own
why.
table with that?
If you don't want to be seen,
This was our first time. When was that time? You went to
Yeah, I
altercation
do.
at Six Flags?
I'm sure Black China has been in a few altercations, but I don't know about.
I'm talking about Six Flags.
I don't know. I don't keep up with all of
I
it.
hate you.
You don't get a newsletter?
Google alerts.
Media guy.
Yeah, they put you up in this thing.
You know what's funny? Maul is calling me media guy, but you've been breaking all the news in the group chat. Mauler alert.
Joe is so corny. I have not been breaking news.
You kind of had the tea. You've had the tea, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want
Yo,
anything.
hey, listeners, Maul is so offended to have the tea. I don't know why you get nervous.
I never have the tea.
You always have the tea. Yo, quiet as kept. Oh, that's like one of your anonymous weapons. People know about.
No. It's not nothing.
Maul has known about my past girlfriends cheating on me before I've known about it. Maul does always have the tea.
No, I didn't.
No, yes, you did.
I knew. No.
You definitely told me shit.
He was trying to tell you without telling you.
Wait, and then Maul is the friend too where if you was really, really in love and like going through a hard time during the breakup, Maul is the yo fuck that bitch friend.
I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes you need that friend.
What other friend am I supposed to be?
Yeah, that's a good friend.
I'm supposed to sit down and cry with you?
Yeah.
Y'all like that friend?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nigga, get
That
up,
is the
man.
You need
worst
one of those friends.
possible friend in the
I'm
world.
definitely the get up,
Nah,
wash
no.
your ass. You've been depressed in this bed for 3 days. Wash your ass,
get up.
nigga, be out.
All right, so let me put this in perspective. Maul, who his last relationship with God knows when, is not in love currently. Isn't really the most affectionate guy. You know, he's not the friend to come to you in your time of need and say, "Yo, fuck that bitch," while you still missing your girl that you broke up with.
That's exactly.
Sometimes you need that
exactly
kick
the
in the
guy that
ass.
does
That's
it.
exactly what you need.
Forever single.
Especially if she
like,
cheated.
come on.
Yeah, she cheated on you. It's like, nigga, fuck that bitch.
I think y'all disagree with everything. I don't think y'all with friends.
That's why, because we disagree.
Y'all like that friend. Rory
think he's
lied.
necessary.
Rory lied because you be trying to just be cooler in front of Parks and Mall. You agree with me, nigga?
No, I don't. I think that friend
You
is
like to fuck
necessary.
that bitch?
You need that friend. You also
friend do
need
you
the,
Wait, so
the
I'm
money. You need
busting
the
my
money.
ass being the fucking great friend of your wife?
No. You need that money friend. I mean, well, yeah, you need that friend that's gonna do that. But you also need that friend. Like, come on, B, let's get the fuck out of the house and go do some shit. Fuck that bitch. You need that friend.
Sure.
Let's start ranking the friends.
Everybody needs a friend like that.
My personal favorite is the big cool guy.
No, that's not what I'm talking about in relations to your significant other.
Well, the big cool guy is also a super friend to his girlfriend usually.
Yeah, that's true. The big cool guy's cool with everybody.
Wait, when you say big cool, like,
Like the fat guy.
I don't know who the big cool guy is.
The fat guy.
What is this man overweight man?
no, I didn't know what y'all was talking about.
Fat people are cool.
Oh, I didn't know.
I think that's offensive to them.
I know it's awesome. You see it up. You can't say fat people are funny.
What if they are in fact funny?
It's offensive to say. I didn't know that. You know what? Let me not just. Let me not tell anybody what I didn't know.
Yeah, but you need both those friends. You need the muddy friend immediately, like right when the cheating or breakup happens. You need the muddy friend immediately. Next day, yeah, you might need that fuck that bitch
All
friend.
right, I
depending on the situation.
think we have two different definitions of the muddy
that
friend. Hold on. When you say muddy friend, you're saying the fuck that bitch friend is the muddy friend.
No. The muddy friend is the one that's going to talk you through it and say, you know,
Oh,
try to
that's
give you
what you mean.
different perspective.
All you need,
look at all you
you
invested
need
in.
two friends. You need that friend, the one that's going to console you through this time of of hard shit and the friend that has the hoes.
Which is usually the fuck that bitch friend.
I tell
Well,
all
Mo
my,
don't have the hoes. He just be there in your ear saying, fuck that bitch. She been ain't shit. Wait, what do you mean? We was a family.
you got Maul fucked up. You got Maul twisted. I got the hoes.
Mo does not have the hoes.
I got the hoes. I do have the hoes. The street not have the ladies.
I think, oh yeah, I got the hoes. The ladies.
I got the bitches.
What a loser.
I have the ladies.
All right, what else is on Rory's fucking 5C? Wait,
I know
Rory,
none of y'all went
did
to
your
college.
screensaver say believer?
It does.
God.
Don't even start.
Branding.
Yeah, it's strategic branding. Just because you had a kid, now that's your background. It used to be you.
That's branding too, though. Don't get it twisted.
You was your background. I never understood that you.
I see what Joe doing with his branding. Yeah. All the baby videos and all that. Look at my IG. Look at how many views we got. They want it. They want the buttons.
You gotta.
They want the buttons. They want the buttons.
Pushing our buttons.
I'll be laughing. I get a kick out of Joe's Instagram actually. Yeah.
And he be adding Mona in the comments with a burner account.
Tag VH1 on every. I know what Joe doing. Strategic branding. Lex just want milk and sleep. This is Joe popping him up the Telltale camera.
Yeah.
Lex
Side.
down.
Well, look what he's doing.
Yeah. Like we gotta outdo Assad. Come on, Lex.
Mo, you've been funny today.
Is he the executive producer of the podcast now? Cool. Lex.
No, he's not. No, he's not. What was I talking about before? That was, I don't even remember what he said, but that was really funny. Why are you watching my Instagram? You think I got a little thing going on? You think something's happening?
It's strategic branding. I get it. I'm not listening.
What am I doing? I'm branding my kid?
Yes.
Yeah, this is part of your new brand. Your rebranding of Joe Button.
Joe is he knows.
This is
good and well what he's doing.
We're trying to be the next T.I. Bill Cosby.
Well, let's hope.
No, I'm not trying to be the next T.I. or Bill Cosby. Hi, T.I. I love T.I.
Young Laws in Jersey.
T.I. did a great job of rebranding himself.
100%. Kobe as well.
Yeah.
Cosby.
You
not so
know
much.
what's funny? This is how stupid I am, but I never thought that I was in dire need of a rebrand. That's how unaware I was.
Until you had the rebrand.
And Savon bust out with the laugh from the side. Like, what the fuck is that?
Savon know how it was 3 years ago when he used to watch you on social media like this nigga's fucking crazy.
I'm still crazy though. Yeah, that's the thing. Like y'all still on a rebrand. I'm crazy still.
I call you crazy every day when you get mad at me.
Probably tell my business. What else?
I don't think he's telling him information.
You might want to know your business, Joe. Just track 7, last album. It's all there. All the tea
Track 1.
from the intro.
How you got all the tea about you on the album?
And they get mad when people in this business when they stop on the street. Why you so nosy? Bro, I just listened to your album. I just want to make sure you're okay.
Yo, y'all keep some Joe Budden jokes.
I mean, you're easy to talk about.
Sometimes they're funny. That was good. Round of applause.
Round of applause. Fuck out of here with that round of applause.
No?
No.
What else is important that happened? When I came in here, I feel like so much.
Are y'all up on the scandal that happened at Howard? The gentleman took almost $500,000 from financial aid.
Yeah, he was killing it.
I'm not even mad at
I
him.
need friends like that.
Word.
With those type of plans.
Word. Fuck that bitch friend. Who's the financial stealer?
Yeah, how do you
Scammer friend.
Yeah, but I'm talking about that type of scam though. Like that's the type of scammer friends I need.
He got salad.
But why? He blew the whole bag on himself.
I mean,
I'm sure he got his friends
That
drunk.
nigga was walking around slaying. That nigga had all the high-end, top-notch shit.
They said he had like a media team. People would follow him with cameras around campus and shit and just snap photos of him.
See, he was helping his friends.
that's lit.
Yeah, that's dope. If I had that budget, I would have that too.
How do you think you're not gonna get caught?
He didn't give a shit.
Well, has he gotten caught?
I mean,
He said he's fighting it.
well, of course he's gonna fight it.
I thought they said the whole team was out there, or the whole school was out there protesting for him.
They were singing. No, they were singing "Bitch Better Have My Money" outside of the financial aid department. Like, where's my refund check?
Are you lying?
I'm not lying. I swear to God, there's video, and they were swag surfing outside of it.
See, I hate Duce Palooza. Like, why? They started the swag surf shit.
No, we brought it back. We didn't start it.
Why are people still swag surfing?
They seem to like it. Playing Monopoly.
Swag surf. Yes.
That's what they should all be doing instead.
Also, while we're on scams, I was watching the news this morning, so I'll share this. The scammers have breached 5 million credit cards from Saks Fifth.
Yeah, it was a stressful moment for me.
It's rock.
I had to call a few of my friends next week.
Oh, so you call Icy? Icy don't got the plug no more.
Nah, Icy don't got the plug.
Bill's probably got it.
Come on. What are we doing?
It's Mad Bill. It's a common name. That's mentioned on all of them. What else? Something really important happened I want to touch on. All right, so tell me which way y'all want to go. Do y'all want to discuss the serious matter of Safari being robbed at gunpoint that Angie Martinez interviewed him? We only saw a clip of the interview, but I'm sure by the time this is out, the interview will probably be out. But we can talk about that, or we can talk about Felon Bay holding the bill.
He needs an applause for sure.
Found the bag.
Found the bag?
Yes,
The bag of all bags.
What bag was that?
That's a rebrand.
The top hat brand. What is it called? Top Shop.
Top Shop?
Right?
Billionaire heiress.
The bag of billionaire?
She's pregnant. Yeah. They're calling him Felon Bay. They should stop calling him Felon Bay.
He left his wife and kids to go get another wife and kid
With billions, so.
and bags.
Yeah, that's different. Women don't like when niggas make money moves.
I know, right?
Yeah, no.
Get your coins, King.
Yeah, why women don't like it?
What you mean?
Because it's at their expense, and they wonder why we don't like it when it's at our expense.
He bodied that shit, and he ain't said a word since the mugshot.
He never said a word.
He got for the money, he ain't say shit.
I don't know.
You ain't supposed to say no when you know the bag is on the line. Don't fuck it up.
Can he
I'm
talk? Does it matter?
I do. That's the only time we should be talking as soon as we get to the altar. I do.
Was there a really bad headline that said, I guess crime does pay?
Probably. Or if not, that was it right there.
That was really good. You on a roll, Roy.
That was purposely bad.
You on the roll.
Roy was on a roll. Well, who got the bigger blow up? Felon Bay or the Suits chick who married Prince? One of them, Prince Harry.
Felon Bay.
I gotta
Felon
stop.
Bay, for sure. You went
Felon
from jail
Bay.
to billions.
I got famous off a mugshot.
Yeah, that's
And now I have a heir to a billionaire's throne, pregnant,
yeah, the shade one.
and I had kids and a wife before.
Did that girl really think he was going to pull out?
The shade one.
Was she that dumb?
They should have signed him.
They should have signed me.
They should have moaned. Got him. Felon Bay. They broke that nigga.
Yeah, they did.
But congrats to him.
All right, come on, let's
To a healthy
congrats
pregnancy.
to him. Yeah, round of applause.
Healthy.
Yes, more life. More life.
Family goals.
I hate that I say so much. I really do. I speak to y'all to I only say it because y'all are trash.
I love how passive aggressive Joe Budden is.
Don't say my name.
That's your name. Media Man, Rage, whatever you go by today. I don't know.
What about medium? Why is he medium man?
You
Because
media
we
man
follow
yourself.
Ian on Instagram.
You like, am I the most honest media man in New York? That was you 20 minutes ago.
You know, I did a whole family tree of New York media, and maybe it's my narcissism, but it all comes back to me.
That's your narcissism.
You have a lot of food.
Natural? Natural?
And these mad people are swag surfing.
You make family trees in your office?
I've known Charlemagne from South Carolina in 2001 before he was ever on New York radio.
And that's how we got on.
And I told him, yeah, for my and I told him he would be great on New York radio.
That's all it
What do
took.
you know? He's great on New York radio.
And then he got hired with record store.
Rosenberg, Rory, bumped into him in D.C. and at some fucking off-brand station somewhere. I don't remember what it was. And he was good. And I said, damn it, you'd be good in New York. And what do you know? He's good in New York.
Well, Joe, here's the thing.
Let's see, who else?
If you tell everyone they'll be good on New York radio,
Angela.
chances are someone's going to be good on New York radio.
Anybody moving in New York media, I know.
Because you know them. None of these people are on their show. We know all of them.
None of these people like you.
You're banned. You're banned.
Yeah, but to get banned, you'd have to know them.
You're banned from the club.
So are you. I never wanted to go.
No, I want to see a more.
Why?
I would like to do that. I just would. All right. So wait. All right, Safari. Let's get to Safari. Safari. We don't know much, so we can't say much. But Safari was robbed at gunpoint. This is per Angie Martinez, and that's all we know. I don't know.
Was he on the way to Angie? Because he sounded still pretty shook up after that.
Yeah.
Like it must have been pretty. Very true. But it felt like this shit happened in the lobby, the way he was talking. I don't know, man. Safari.
I don't know what they took, but he said they took everything. I don't know what everything means.
So he got robbed and still went and did a radio interview?
Yeah. The guy that played Biggie got shot and did the interview and he was shot.
The guy that played Biggie?
Yeah, Notorious nigga. What's his name?
He's a rapper.
Gravy? Gravy, yeah. Yeah, sometimes it works in your favor.
Where's Gravy?
Sure. He's played in like 6 or 7
More
other
right.
big movies.
Say,
since.
I'll trust you.
What are you pulling up? Are you pulling up the actual?
Yeah, no, this is the video. I'm showing it tomorrow.
Well, plug it in.
So what I could say here, oh yeah, let's plug it in. Plug it in, Maul. Plug it in and play it. Maul,
No, wait.
can you stop laughing? I know.
So there is some more details rather than we had.
Oh, good.
So essentially, the gentleman that did rob him followed him from his gig last night and at gunpoint. 2 men have been caught and another got away. The police bring stepping up, but I don't know if he knows that information. What publication is this? Police said 2 men in an Escalade with no plates in New Jersey caught him by the George Washington Bridge. That's all I can say for now, according to whoever this is.
That sucks.
So, do you want me to play this?
Yeah, play it.
Safari is my guest today. You okay?
Maul.
What's up?
That's good.
A couple hours ago, I just got robbed. Like, 2 dudes were saying, this marathon. And they started, gun to my head. Just took everything.
All right, so that's what we have. Rory says that Fame says that this was set up by someone he knows.
That's what it sounded like, yeah. Somebody else. Well, I mean, usually it's somebody has some relations here because they know where you're at all the time. But listen, I've been a supporter of Safari on the show, but I don't think he needs to be running around with that much juice and showing off in a pro coat every day in public and showing where he is and didn't think something like this would happen.
That is the lesson here. I agree with everything you just said. Safari doesn't know how to move at all.
No, here's the lesson. Why are you going to do an interview right after you got robbed and crying with Angie?
The show must go on, Maul.
No, it must not. If I just got robbed, I'm staying home. Everything is canceled until I figure out what the fuck just happened.
I mean, if you listen to Angie's interviews, she is pretty good at like
I'm not going to
consoling
Angie
people.
after somebody just had a gun in my head. That's the last thing on my mind is doing an interview. Like, that's the last thing. I'm going home. I don't want to be around nobody.
But he was home when he got robbed.
He got robbed in his house?
No, but he lived by the bridge. And if they followed him from wherever he was, then they caught him by his crib.
Okay, well, whatever. I'm not going to do an interview after I got
And
robbed.
if he's been set up by someone he knows, then they caught him at his crib. Young people, millennials, here's a very valuable lesson that I myself would not have known if I did not meet and hang out with killers in my 20s. And this is a lesson that maybe is not so applicable today, but I'll share it anyway. You have to play the mirrors, always. You always have to play your mirrors. I know that they say good drivers have to play the mirrors, But that's not the kind of play the mirrors that I'm talking about, if you can read between the lines. That's a common occurrence to be followed. Especially when the jig is there, when you're being set up.
Especially if you're running around with a lot of money around your neck.
Safari has been running around with a lot of jewelry on as of late. I said that to myself when him and Bird were together somewhere, or him and somebody was together. Envy. And Envy was super, super, super icy, and so was Safari. I know why Envy is super, super icy. I wasn't sure why Safari was that icy. I see him pretty often, and in his regular downtime, he's not walking around like that. But the big fur coat, Safari is already 6'3". He's not a short person. My point is, he's easily identifiable. He is famous. He's famous. There's this new age thing going on with and I'm not a clout thing, but where we just do the most for attention. I'm not saying Safari, but just today, that's a thing. The internet has made people do the most for attention. There's still some people that came up in a different generation around today. Just because they don't Instagram or tweet or speak regularly, they're still out there. So when you are running around with a fur coat on and jewels doing the 100 things, you have to be aware that you are being watched. Everybody is not having a grand time in life. Everybody is not fortunate enough to run to a club and pick up a quick bag. Let me tell you something. I'm not the only nigga that has noticed. Hey, on this podcast a few weeks ago, maybe over a month ago, I said, and we brushed it off like we normally brush Joe off when he speaks about things in advance. But I said, hey, is anybody... I'm getting tired watching Safari's Instagram. I said, it's exhausting to me. He's somewhere every day. And I said that as a big up. And then 2 weeks later, he went to the hospital for exhaustion. Let me tell you, people, while you are out there collecting your bags, that health is important. The health has to come first, or the bag will stop. So that happened. I hit him. He said he was good, and then he kept running around. The fur's out and all of this shit. Niggas have to move a lot wiser today. I guess that's the long-winded version of what I'm attempting to say. And if you moved wiser, these things would happen less.
Yeah, but from what the story is saying, his friends set him up. So there's no way to move if your friends set you up.
Sure there is, because I think the word friend is used rather loosely amongst millennials.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's...
So then there's nothing to be said. So yeah. I can say that Safari is probably one of the gentlemen who uses the word friend too loosely. Safari is one of those people, him, Ak, my son, they have this common trait of this certain innocence. It's an innocence that doesn't exist with people that grew up when you grew up.
How old is Safari?
Safari is of age. He's 30-something.
Yeah, I mean...
Upbringing more.
He's from Brooklyn,
Maul,
ain't he, Queens?
Don't do that, Maul. Don't do that, Maul. Don't do that. Don't do that, Maul. Don't do that.
Listen, he from the streets.
Upbringing, Maul. It's a far from the streets. It's far from the streets.
Is he not?
His family... No, he's not. His family's from Brooklyn. We talking about the streets. Upbringing.
Where do you grow up at?
Where do it matter? It's a fire street, nigga.
It does matter where you grew up at.
It's a fire street, nigga.
He grew up in the hood?
I don't know.
All right, then. You got to answer. Those are the questions we need to know.
No, I wouldn't give a fuck if he grew up in the city of God.
But I'm saying
that nigga is not a street nigga.
I'm not saying he's a street nigga, but he knows what goes on. He's not blind to the bullshit.
Safari stood in front of a Los Angeles club talking to DJ Self.
Okay.
During All-Star Weekend.
What's wrong with that?
I'm done with that.
What's wrong with that? You can't stand outside of a club and talk to somebody?
No, not when you have beef with the 30 niggas that are pulling up. No.
He didn't know they was pulling. That's circumstances. He didn't know that.
It's all going to be circumstances if you don't know how to move. You're going to always get put in the position.
I don't know Safari personally. I'm not going to say he don't know how to move. I know he's of age to know what goes on.
You know that he's 6'3" and he wears colorful fur.
Anybody can get robbed, though. That don't mean nothing. Not anybody can get robbed. Anybody, whether you know how to move or not, you can get robbed. My thing is, you going on radio right after you get robbed and crying about it.
I'm not mad at that.
What?
I'm not. Well, you have a thing about men crying. Period.
No, not about men crying.
Being recorded.
That to me, that's weird. I'm not going to do an interview and I'm crying and I just got robbed.
What are you
not doing that? I'm going home. I'm going somewhere and I'll be by myself.
I'm probably gonna go. I'm not going to
doing
the radio.
no fucking interview.
After a gun was in my face, I'm probably not going to the
Fuck outta
radio.
here.
I'm not staying in the spot where the gun was put in my face.
No, I agree, but I'm also that doesn't mean the only other place.
If a nigga
I would-
robbed-
Yeah,
a nigga
so I
robbed
have
me.
to go sit in front of Angie and cry.
Yeah, I'd probably go find my friends that
fuck?
also have firearms.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not going to do all of that celebrity shit is canceled. I'm not going to do no fucking interview after a gun was just in my face, and I'm definitely not going to be doing the interview while I'm still shaking and crying. I'm not doing
None
it.
of Roy's friends better have firearms and do city to city festivals.
Well,
Actually,
not,
people should.
not on the ones that we fly to.
There you go. See, that's why you gotta have somebody to drive to those.
That's why you check in.
See.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, I'm gonna reach out to Safari, and I hope he's okay.
I hope he's okay too, man. Just tell
That
him
is a
he's
traumatic. That is a traumatic experience. And that's how you know he's crying about it, man.
Which is why I said he shouldn't have been. I'm not
There's nothing
saying.
wrong with him. I'm just saying.
I'm not
you know he
saying.
got a
I didn't
streak.
say anything is wrong with him crying. He just had a gun in your face.
No,
That's
I know, but you are. I was saying my point was Safari is not a street nigga, so you have to be more aware. You probably have to be like where he's from and understand.
because that plays a part in it. You know how to move if you was born and raised in a certain area. You know the dangers that go on.
Let me tell you something. Niggas robbed me in broad daylight on 145th Street.
That's why I'm saying you can be robbed anywhere.
Hey, it was a precinct right there. Now, every time it was getting active, it was always a precinct right there. Doesn't know why people still take around precincts.
Because the cops don't think nothing's going on right here. They're out.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga had balls on 145th in the daytime.
Did you go see Angie right after?
No. No, I didn't. But I mean, in his defense, I didn't have an interview scheduled. I don't think that's the weirdest part here, but I understand what Maul is saying. Other things should probably take
Yeah.
priority.
Yeah, it's
Right.
like, man, fuck that interview. Are you crazy?
But then
None of
again,
my
I could understand thinking of let me get this out before it leaks or before it comes out.
That's my problem. Who cares about? I don't give a fuck about
All the
leaking
kids,
and
Maul.
putting stories.
All the kids do.
If Safari's not a kid, stop calling him a kid.
No,
That is a
But
grown
he
ass.
plays.
not
He
talking
plays to
about
that crowd.
I'm not. Yeah.
I don't care what crowd. He's a grown fucking man. He's 30-something years old.
I think that people are as old as the crowd that they are marketing
Man,
to.
listen. That's
Because Ack is 28.
I don't care how old Ack is. Ack is he's a hybrid. He's one of these new type of niggas that's running around out here. I'm never talking to people like him. I let them do what they. Safari knows how to move. I don't know Safari well, but I know that he knows how to move. I know that he's around niggas that know what's going on in the streets and niggas that's active in these streets. That I know.
Mauler alert.
So I'm not saying that crying is cry. You shaking up, I understand, but doing an interview? Nah, come on, fam. Nah, you can't do no interview after you just got robbed like that and you that shaking. I'm not saying days later you can't go up to Angie and kick it, but hours later, nah. I still got to get my shit. Obviously, I'm still shaking up.
I'm getting
I'm
low.
not ready to do no interview,
I'm gonna go through that. He does sound shaken up.
as he should be. That's a scary thing to get a gun put in your face. That ain't nothing to play with.
I have to know where this happened. It's tough for that.
New Jersey,
It's real
obviously.
tough for that to happen on Lemoyne.
I don't get that.
I want to find out.
Uh-huh.
Think of that whole area.
There's a whole
Maul.
bunch of little cut
Let's
streets over
let's talk for a second.
It's a complicated.
When you
Yeah,
cross,
yeah,
it's
when you
really
cross
hard.
the bridge coming into New Jersey,
The key part is he was set up, so it could be at his house.
that's what I'm saying.
It could be. It could be. I don't think it was outside in the open. It could be in the house somewhere.
A nigga that is not happening on Lemoyne. Impossible. Impossible. Because on Lemoyne, this is what happens on Lemoyne, especially at night. You know the cops. It's by the bridge.
You get pulled
so-
over.
yeah, you're
By-
right, you're right.
5 miles
The
over the
bridge
limit, you
is
get
there.
pulled over.
You're right.
So there are cops there stationed 24/7, especially in the nighttime. Niggas pull me over there for not cutting the blinker on. So black men over, it's just very difficult for you to be outside on Lemoyne and Fort Lee.
Yeah,
And-
there's a
and
lot
they
of
said
little
it.
cut streets over there.
They said it escalated without plates, going over the GW.
Yeah.
That's nuts. It's like terror alert over the GW. Some with no plates.
No
That's crazy.
plates.
But if it's off of one of those side streets, that's a
Yeah. Yeah, when you come off the bridge,
hills and all that shit.
yeah, I mean,
And
no one cares
and
when you're
that's
talking
where
about because they don't live in New Jersey. They're probably so confused.
Yeah. If he got caught on one of those side blocks, because you do have to take a
Set up.
side
He probably
block
got
to
caught
get
in his
down.
house.
Or like outside.
He said he was set up. Probably right in his crib or in his garage, whatever, like pulling in, some shit like that.
Well, and that's all we got, man. Yeah, some people said we need to start bringing back the Is It Over For segment. And if we did, I have at least 20 names that we should talk about. Honestly.
Run them off.
No.
Come on, media man.
No, would y'all stop with the media, man? No, I'm not going to do that.
He
today.
calls himself media man and tells us.
Why do y'all keep saying I call myself media man?
It might be in your Twitter bio.
When I am addressing the fans, like, why y'all trying to make me corny tonight?
Joe, you called yourself media man. You said, am I the most honest media man?
Don't, but why do you think it's okay to call me that? Because I call myself that.
What you mean?
Don't do that.
If you keep referring to yourself as something, I'm okay. That's what you want to be.
All right. All right, so if I start referring to myself as, if I just start making up names for myself, you rocking with it?
Whatever you want to be, bro. You can be whoever you want to be.
Rory, do you have any important announcements that we need to get to? Did you buy new beard butter or some shit? that we
No,
need to know
I've
about?
stayed with the same one for a few years now.
I ran out.
Gotta hit Lush.
Thanks. So all we got, man. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I hope that we did not offend anyone. Hopefully not too many news stories break this week. I thought that this would be a really crazy week for the news cycle, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm open to being wrong about that. So I'm getting out of here. I'm out. Roseanne tonight. I'm still not over that.
Well, they'll know by tomorrow, but who y'all got in the NCAA championship tonight?
Nova about 14.
Damn. I got Michigan.
Nigga said 14.
That's what.
Damn.
Michigan struggled with Loyola. And
They could ball.
Villanova had their way with Kansas.
And you think they're about to
They did.
shoot like that again?
Absolutely. They locked in.
Locked in.
When you see the ball going like that, it's over.
I know, but I'm saying you think they're going to be that locked in and the ball's going to go in that way again.
I don't think they're going to hit that many threes, but they're going to beat them by 14. It's going to be an easy, not an easy, but they're going to win by 14.
All right. Hit him all when he's wrong about this shit. I don't think we're doing afterthoughts this week, but I want to see the game.
Word, what time is it now?
The game is coming on.
Oh, yeah. It starts at what, 9:20?
Oh, shit, we got sleepers. Yeah, we dying to get out of here. Come on, please fucking sleepers and get the fuck out of here, man. I like the Monday vibe of a podcast. I do.
I love Mondays.
Yeah, Mondays are awesome.
I mean, I could just keep playing Shine more or less.
Yeah, Rory. So you know what? I'll go first. Fuck it. Rory, what are you playing?
I'll play something off this St. John shit. Sabrina Claudio just put out a record, but I'd already picked my sleeper by the time she put it out.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll play that next week.
And
Claudio's and Flowers.
that record is hard that she put out. What's it called? All to You?
Yeah.
She had sent me that. Oh, her manager sent me that record for sure. All right, so I'm gonna play a record by. I always pronounce this guy's name as Gordon Banks, and every time I do, he gets angry about it and tweets me. And he loves the fact that I support him so, but he hates how I mispronounce his name. He says it's pronounced Jordan Banks, but it's G-U-O-R-D-A-N Banks. I mean, I just thought it was funny because I'm the last person that should mispronounce anyone's name. I should know how much that puts people off. So I'm going to play this record off of his album called Unpopular. And this album is an old album. And the song's called Dear Friend.